Oh, we're live? Hi, everybody! It's Winston at PerfecPress. Today, we're doing sublimation on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. Our glow-in-the-dark vinyl takes sublimation awesome. So we're going to do some shirts like this. Check this out. We made this on TikTok earlier this week. Kill the lights and you guys can see. Ooh, it's glowing. Maybe, I don't know.
Glowy. That's so cool.
Let me close this laptop. You guys see it? Does it look glowy on the screen?
I mean, I'm,
Kind of, let me kill this light. Glowy? Well, it glows, trust us.
Well, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it, yeah.
Cool. So we're going to sublimate on glow.
It's just the cameras and the way it picks up light and whatnot, I swear.
Hey, turn these on. So let's get started. We're going to do two shirts today. We're going to first do an Olympics design, and then we're going to do another horror movie design. Do a little bit of two different things, one current and one coming up. So let's jump in, y'all. We're going to start off on Photoshop today.
We're getting fancy with the Photoshop.
I know, man. We're doing Photoshop, but we're going to be using the cameo silhouette to cut everything today, y'all. Oh, I'm already in Cameo software. So in Photoshop, I got this cool image. I made this morning. All I did really was I took a picture of Tokyo here, which has an Eiffel Tower, and I just noticed. I don't know if the real Tokyo has an Eiffel Tower.
They got their own Eiffel Tower.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, it lights up and everything.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's Tokyo people stealing everything from French culture. Anyway.
Wow. Okay, that's great. Wow. Okay, good for the live stream. Anyway, carry on.
It's the Olympics. You gotta be competitive. So I added a Tokyo 2020 logo, added Olympics logo. Got a cool looking little thing going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to file print this. Now, I didn't do anything really special on this file, but we do want to make sure it is mirrored. Double check your settings. Mirror image, yes please. That looks good. We're going to hit print, hit proceed. So that's going to print that out on 11 by 17. But if you notice, this is not an actual 11 by 17 image. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this to our desktop, and then we're going to take it into our Silhouette Studio software, and we're going to trace it, doing an outline so it can cut out the little bit smaller than 11 by 17 size. So we're going to go to our Silhouette Studio, and I had already saved this file. Well, I should have. There we go. We're going to import that. Oh, sorry. Start with a new thing. So I'm starting with a brand new Cameo workspace. I'm going to be not cutting with matte, so I'm setting my matte to none. On my media size, I want to do about the size of my paper, which is 12 by 20. And I'm going to now, ooh, nice. Import in my Tokyo design, which I did here. I want to resize this. I'm going to click on it. Over here in the corner, we want to make it exactly the size we have it, so it's 17 by 11. So we're going to click that there, move it to the center here, like so. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go over here where the butterfly is. We're going to select trace area and select around this whole thing. It's going to turn yellow. We're going to adjust the threshold till pretty much the whole thing's yellow, like so. Then we're going to hit trace outer edge. That's going to make an outline around our design. I like to always then just pull away our design. We don't need it anymore, so just click in backspace to delete it away. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to load our material. So I want to click send. I want to take my material Cameo. We're not using a matte, so make sure you adjust your pen controllers in a little bit. And then you're going to put your material under. The material we're using is PerfecPress Glow in the Dark, our normal glow in the dark. The colored ones do not work as well as just the normal glow in the dark. And the normal glow in the dark glows way, way more than all the others. Crazy story. When Avengers Endgame came out a few years ago, I had a customer who made a shirt for Endgame, and he went to the movie premiere that night for it. And he had front row seats to the theater, and he had to leave the theater because the green of his glow-in-the-dark shirt was so green, it was putting a cast on the screen, and the management made him leave. So that's pretty glowy.
That sucks.
Yeah, that
I
would
feel
suck
bad
too.
for the guy.
So for what we're going to do setting-wise, for glow-in-the-dark, I like to use a kind of custom setting I do. I like to do my blade at 3, my force 13, my speed 14 to 20, anywhere in there is fine. I always like to do a double pass to him, just ensures it weeds really nice. And then I'm going to hit send, y'all.
So would you say with the Cameo, when it comes to using like 12 by 24 or 12 by 20 sheets, you just generally don't really need a mat?
Yeah, I think if you're using a full-size sheet, you don't need a mat really, unless you're trying to get all the way up to the edges.
Right.
Or you're trying to do like small scrap pieces. But if you're doing a full sheet, unless you're trying to really use up every little bit, which no one truly does, you should be fine.
Yeah.
But then again, I go to people's place and do lessons with them, and they show me like, yeah, I keep every little scrap possible, and I'm just like, whoa, that's garbage. All right, y'all, so our first one's done. So our first one's a basic one. We're doing just a basic square design. Second one we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to do a more complex cutout design. But for this basic square one, we have our square little Tokyo 2020, and this printed the wrong direction. I had mirrored it. I want to send it again, y'all. I'm going to non-mirror it, and hopefully that mirrors it. Strange that it's doing that. So I don't know why that didn't mirror it, even though I mirrored it. But we're going to go File, Print. I'm just double checking everything here. Something went down. So it's got emulsion down here, but the print settings are the other way, so that's probably what happened there. I want to keep the Photoshop emulsion down selected, and then I'm going to go into my print settings and turn off that mirror image. And we're going to hit print. That's going to fix that problem. Should have caught that. Sorry, y'all. We all make mistakes, but mine are embarrassing in front of...
Wait, so did it not mirror the image in the silhouette automatically?
No. What happened was in Photoshop itself told it to mirror the image, but then the printer setting said it to mirror the image again.
Oh, okay.
So it was double mirroring it.
Yeah.
So now I took off one of those.
Yep.
All right. I have this sheet. I'm going to weed this one out. I don't need no weeding tools because I did a square. Some of you are going to cringe when you see how much I'm going to waste here.
Getting spicy with the waste.
It's actually not that bad. I mean, sure, I could have probably done a chest piece, but oh well. All right, now that's mirrored the way the way it should be. We're going to grab a shirt. We got any questions, comments, or concerns?
So far, no.
So y'all, I have my heat press already at 375. Normally, I would never tell you to do this, but it works. You can press glow in the dark at 375 for 5 seconds, but it is a cold peel. Meaning you want it completely cold to the touch before you peel it away. So while it will work at 375 for only 5 seconds, even though it'll work at 375 for 5 seconds, if you try to peel that too soon, it's going to be way too high and you're going to peel it just straight from the shirt. So you want to wait till it's cool to the touch before you try to peel it away. So here we go. Or you can press it like normal at 300 for 15. I've done wash test, it holds up the same. So I want to put the shirt on. I want to give it a pre-press just to get some wetness and wrinkles and whatnot, moisture out there. We're popping it. Nice. I want to take our little square design and I'm going to put it on our t-shirt. Always do 3-finger links down if you got big hands, if you got small hands, 4-finger links down from the collar, and that gives you perfect chest spot. And we're going to press it for just 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
Oh, okay.
my confidence in my Spanish got really unconfident there.
It's the camera.
Oh, man. So you can take it off and kind of air it if you want. You can get a cold stone or a cold table. Helps suck some of that heat out quicker instead of just sitting there and waiting. Cold table helps, a cold piece of tile, all that sort of stuff. So I'm just trying to let it cool off a little bit, y'all. It holds that heat a little bit. Cold table helps. There we go. Let it cool down. Then carefully try to find a corner. If a corner lifts on you, it's kind of okay if you don't go crazy with it and just try to go to another corner, because you're going to be pressing again and it will lay down if it lifts a little bit on you. But if it lifts a lot, there's a point of no return. So now we got a really cool big old square of vinyl.
The dark square. Honestly, personally, I would probably wear a shirt like that.
You would.
I know. I know I would.
Most people would be like, nah.
I know.
So next thing we're going to do, we're going to put it back on our heat press. Our heat press again is at 375 for this, and 45 seconds. We're going to take our Tokyo 2020 design we did in Photoshop, and we're going to just cut it, trim out the excess. Normally you don't have to do this with sublimation. The reason I'm doing it today is it makes it easier to line things up. You can, if you want to, also put this in your cut mat with registration marks and have it cut out even more exact, but that's kind of overkill for this, especially with a square design like this. So we're going to just take our square design, and now it's trimmed up. It should be relatively easy to line up. And now we're going to take a Teflon sheet, which I got one right down here, y'all, on my messy, messy floor. And we're going to cover this. Normally I like silicone papers better when I do sublimation or butcher paper. But for this, I found that the Teflon sheet gives you a more consistent finish across it, so it's one of the rare times with sublimation I'll use actual Teflon. Next we're going to press it, 375 for 45 seconds. So it's not a full 400 or 60 seconds like in most sublimation. I found that it just makes the vinyl a little bit too gooey, or just didn't have a... It was too much. It was just too much heat.
And the color is still decent?
The color was decent. It didn't seem as good as 375.
Mm-hmm. If only we had Jeff here, or excuse me, Johnny Norcross, to tell us fantastic jokes.
Huh, he's got good jokes. 5 more seconds, y'all. All right, here we go. So we remove this.
Like? Ooh, steamy, hot.
Steamy. So I had a little bit of shift. I probably could have prevented that if I made the image a little bigger than the vinyl, but not bad. It's pretty cute. I can see that being cool. Let's make something even cooler. So next one we're going to do, y'all, is we're going to make a horror shirt. So let's do something really cool. Let's do Frankenstein. So I have a blank page in Photoshop here that's set up to be 11 by 17. I'm going to go to Google, and we're going to type in, what would you rather see? A ghost? Freddy Krueger?
I suggested Jason, just because I feel like a lot of people would end up putting that on Glow in the Dark, but what do I know?
I think Jason's cool. Jason, horror. I'm going to type in cartoon after. See what pops up. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool guy right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Cool guy. So we're going to use this cool guy. And I'm going to copy him, and I'm going to take him into Photoshop. I'm going to paste him in Photoshop. And I'm going to size them up. Make them just a nice big old boy. That looks pretty good right there. Put them near the center. Look around. So next thing I'm going to do, before I send it to print, I want to keep in mind that this is a green base. And I want parts of it to glow through more than others. So I'm going to go into my design, and I'm going to use the magic wand tool and select tool, and select certain areas, and then I'm going to duplicate that area, delete the original layer, and make it semi-transparent. That might sound confusing at first, but just watch. It's not that hard. So what we're going to do is, we see his mask right here. We're going to click on his mask, and we're going to add in a few more spots. We're going to click, 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 hold down Shift. And what I'm doing is I'm just selecting all this right here, kind of getting it all into one piece if I can, as much as possible.
I'm kind of surprised that it's a flat white and it won't just select all the flat white.
I can probably adjust this tolerance a little bit, and maybe it might add more. There's more shades in it, I think, than probably y'all are picking up on the computer there.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of little browns inside here.
Yeah, I can't tell how pixelated the image is.
It's not pixelated, it's just got shades. But I got a lot of it selected now, so what I'm going to do is Control-C, Control-V. So that leaves just the mask there. Now I'm going to go to Select, Reselect, and hit Delete on my original layer there. Control-D to unselect that. So now what I'm going to do with that new layer I created right here, that I can remove as y'all can see me doing, I want to change that opacity down to about 50%. Doesn't look that different, but it's going to make a huge difference when we start using this glow here. Another part I want to do to that is the skin. Here I go, y'all. I want to just start selecting some of his skin.
Would it be correct to say that when you lower the opacity in the image, it tells the printer to lay down less ink?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. If you heard Sarah, y'all, yeah, you got mic today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mic'd myself.
Okay. I'm not going to repeat you then.
I mean, you can. I feel like there's nothing wrong with repeating the complicated things that we talk about.
All right, Sarah's right. But yeah, essentially it's telling it to put down less ink when I make the opacity less like that. So now his skin's going to glow more, his mask is going to glow a whole lot more, but we're still going to have a nice little dark out with the chain and, whoa, I forgot this is touchscreen, y'all. There it is. Hi, guy. Oh, he's a nice boy. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to File, Save. We're going to save this to our desktop as a JPEG. And we're going to call it JSON mask. Well, JPS, I don't know what JPS is. JPEG. And yeah, Jason man. See what it is. Yay. So that's saved. Now we're going to print it. Hello, printer. Making all these noises before I send anything. You're cool. No. Okay. Now we're going to send this guy to print. Proceed.
This printer seems to kind of have a mind of its own.
It does have a mind of its own. Great news, y'all. Sawgrass's SG500s are back in stock, and they are on sale right now. They just came back in stock today.
Yes, sir.
And what a great printer that will do way better than this Epson I'm using. Yeah, Sawgrasses are amazing. They're back in stock. They've been out of stock for a minute. They sell super fast, so get one quick. This craft is a perfect craft to use with a Sawgrass printer. They're significantly better than the converted inkjet printers. Significantly better. They look better. The colors are more vibrant. They're amazing. Yeah, get you one while they're available. So while that's printing, we're going to take over and back into our beautiful Silhouette Studio. We're going to delete everything. Our page size is already set up. Again, it's set with no matte, and the media size is set to the size of our sheet. Got our little guy here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to import our image.
Ray hit me with a crazy idea.
Lorraine's got crazy ideas. Tell me more.
Love it. Glow in the dark and sublimation on our license plates.
Probably work really good.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Be a lot of fun. Sounds like a video Lorraine can do.
Yeah. Oh, have we tried sublimation on our reflective too?
I have in the past.
And
Didn't hold up in the wash.
oh, okay, interesting.
We can try it again, but
It's not as gooey as the glow in the dark.
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be so fun. Ooh, glow in the dark socks.
Socks stretch too much and glow in dark doesn't stretch. Oh yeah, you can do a little patch, absolutely, yeah. So I got my guy here. One thing I want to do, last time I noticed, is I want to make him a little bit smaller than the actual sheet is. So there's two ways to do that in Cameo Silhouette software. The way I want to do it today is by doing a outline, inline sort of thing, or what do you call that? What do they call it in Silhouette? Offset. They call it an offset panel. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We got our guy in here. We're going to trace him. We're going to click outline, trace outer edge. Should be able to pull him away. Oh wow, I didn't want all that on the inside. We're going to undo and do that again. Okay, back one more time. There we go. So I want to adjust the threshold so his whole inside of his face as best as possible. Maybe high pass? Nope. Oh, too much, too much, too much. Maybe scale will help. Yeah, okay, now let's try that. There we go. Voila. Again, I deleted them away. There's no point in holding them around. We're going now go over here to the offset. We're going to do internal offset. And he doesn't have that thick of a line around him. So I think I want to make this pretty thin. Like 0.80 might be good. Yeah, I think that might be fine. I'm going to hit apply. And then I think I want to just get rid of the outside outline of him. That leaves this little outline. And then so we're not as wasteful. I know, I love wasting vinyl. But we're going to move him up to the top here. And I'm also going to put a box around him so he's easy to peel out. Oh, the other. Get away. All right, y'all. So now I got an outline of our guy with this box around, make him easy to peel out. I'm going to send him to cut. Our settings are still the same as last time. I like a force of 13, a speed between 15 to 20, and then passes 2 on this glow in dark, and it cuts awesome. And I think I can just send it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, seems like you're ready.
Bend it like Beckham. Yeah.
Woo! And this glow in the dark is the only glow in the dark that we have that doesn't have a plastic sheet that you have to peel off beforehand.
Yeah, a lot of the other glow in darks we sell have a little protective sheet on the back to keep them from like sticking together when it's on a roll. This one doesn't. The other glow in darks kind of work for this. This one works by far the best. Easy Weed glow in the dark works with it, but this one's more vibrant and glows way more.
Didn't we figure out yesterday that, well, at least with the blue, you just have to take it outside for a minute?
Yeah, so like glow in darks like real UV light, so for them to glow their best, go take them out in actual sunlight for even 5 seconds, and then they glow really, really strong. If you're just trying to do it with an indoor light, they don't glow very well. It has to have true UV light. I love the sound of cameos. It's a beautiful sound.
Now that's the sound that I hear for 8 hours every day.
I had something at the very end there, like a little treat.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, y'all.
Friday, baby.
Weed this one out. Man, I'm excited it's Friday. I don't think I have plans for tonight, do I? I have plans for myself.
You said you were going to.
Oh yeah, I'm doing
concert.
the fish thing. Fish is in town, y'all. I don't really like fish, but I like fish fans because they're easy to sell
Yeah, it's
stuff
funny.
to.
You don't like the band, and you don't like fish itself, too. You know.
I hate the food fish. I'm not a seafood eater, really. I'll eat your shrimp. I'll eat your crab legs. I'll eat your lobsters. But I don't like the swimmy swims. They taste like salt water sometimes. Or even freshwater ones are gross, too. I hate fish, man. Fish life ain't for me, dog. Sushi's alright. I'm picky with sushi though. Like I don't like most sashimi. But I like a good roll. So what I'm doing here, y'all, I'm just putting our design on top of it to make sure everything looks good. It looks really good. Look at that, y'all. So that's what it should be like. See how we got a light black outline there?
Right. So how are you going to make sure that it lines up?
Well, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to carefully take the scissors and cut out our guy. So I want to also point out something. See this banding here? This is because we're using an inkjet printer instead of a beautiful SG500 Sawgrass printer. Now available here at PerfecPress HTV. Get one today. Okay, so I'm going to trim this guy out. And I'm going to get as close as I can. Again, if I really want to, I could have put registration marks on this, put in the vinyl cutter, had it cut out on the cut mat. That's a lot of extra work. I can probably do it just as quick doing it this way. So I'm just trim. I'm just trying to get rid of the majority of it, and then I want to find a few key spots on the design, on front, bottom, and top, that I can line up easily. So essentially I'm looking at here, see how it has all these little, I don't know, offshoot little pieces?
Collar flares.
Yeah, collar flares. I want to get one of those pretty close and use one here and probably down here as my main lineups points, and then I should be able to line this up just fine. I could use heat tape to hold it in spot.
Could you, since you have to like preheat the glow in the dark? What would happen if you did it all in one?
There's a liner in the way, so you can't do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that.
They do sell solvent printable glow in the dark, so I'm thinking solvent printable glow in the dark you could do all in one because that would be exposed.
Yeah, yeah.
But at that point, why are you sticking your more expensive solvent printable glow in the dark?
Yeah.
Why aren't you just using your solvent printer instead of...
Exactly. Yeah, that would make any sense. That'd be very expensive for something that could be done much
More than
cheaper.
one way to skin a cat, that's all I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, yes, that is a term. Although I did find out that apparently that's a thing that you had to do in nursing school.
Skin cats?
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
See?
why are they skinning anything in nursing school?
Literally don't know.
Like, what medical actor are you like, I gotta skin this
I'll
guy?
ask my aunt the next time I talk to her.
I guess so.
You just go to nursing school to be trained to be a serial killer, you know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding to all the nurses out there. You're all wonderful. You're doing a great job right now. I'm really sorry. It's a very stressful time. I'm sorry.
Sarah's disparaging nurses
Oh my
on the
God.
internet. You're gonna get canceled.
I'm going to get so much hate email now. I'm done.
How dare you say these words? It's the South, baby. We backwards.
Yeah, I know, right? We're just going to get a bunch of hate email after this. 'Cause we've said so many things that would cause people to send us hate mail.
I said the Tokyo people are very appreciative of the French people. That's all I said.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, why aren't we doing better at the Olympics this year?
Oh my God, you're going to bring this up again? More offending everybody.
We need to do better. Men's basketball is like in third right now or something. Come on, we invented the sport. Russians invent basketball? Nah, some Chicago dudes. All right, guys. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We make it fun for you if you actually view this week to week. Oh!
I think people find this fun.
One lady told me that she loves our little show.
That's good.
That was one person, so you know.
Yeah, hey, better than none.
To me, that means 5,000.
I mean, I feel like it's good to, like laugh while you're making crafts, and we're only human, so sometimes we do make mistakes. Not everything's perfect the first try.
So just like last time, y'all, 3 fingers down, slapping the mamon. Sha!
It's gonna be pretty cool.
We need about 5 seconds on that, but remember, it's a fully cold peel if you're pressing at 375 like I am. Normally, you don't want to press this hot. But for this technique, it works. So let's give it a second to cool. While it cools, I want to just kind of trim him up a little more. Excuse me. Oh, yo. A fruited plain of America. I'm singing the national anthem or something like that. I don't even care about sports, but when the Olympics comes, my athleticism just goes through the roof. My American pride.
I think you're just talking about your...
My patriotism?
Okay, no.
I'm wearing red, white, and blue underpants. I think.
I don't know anyone needed to know that.
Nobody needs to know that, but you now do. Because America is in my blood, baby. Ha ha ha. Cool. Peeled pretty nice. Want to take it back over to the heat press, y'all? Our Jason Derulo here going to come over. Yeah, I did that, didn't I?
What did you do?
I forgot to mirror the cameo part. So, we can fix this mistake. Not a big problem. We'll just put this non-mirrored.
I'm going to let you know, too, that maybe you want to add registration marks and put it through the cutter just because that might be a little faster.
Then my hand cutting? Fine, we'll do it you guys' way.
Okay, cool.
Can you hand me a cut mat? I will need one of those.
Eesh.
Luckily, no sizing's going to change. So
there's also this one over here, this cut mat. Does the Cricut one work with the Cameo?
I'm going to print him.
Mats work with the Cameo?
It should.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Do Cricut mats automatically come sticky? Interesting.
Same with Cameo ones. All mats come sticky. Sticky! It was a sticky situation. Yeah.
I love that one time I did a Louis Vuitton cut thing on there. It's permanently on there forever.
Forever. Yeah, Cameo mat works fine. I mean Cricut. So that while that prints, I'm going to save him. Well, he's already saved, so we're going to pull him back in. Because we've been asked to do it, and I will do it. Giving the people what they want. Right, guys? Okay.
Yeah, we really got no questions today.
So I want to outline him like I did before. Are we live?
Are we live? We got one like.
Hey man, people are watching then. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, where is it? Right here. Registration marks on. Put it on. I should have printed it from there.
How would you best explain registration marks to people adding them in the Cameo system? Just
You turn them on.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I'll be on the floor with people, and I'll just say that. I'll be like, yeah, you're in your cutting software, and you just turned it on. And
Okay, 11 by
sometimes
17.
that's not a good enough explanation, you know?
Yeah. Man,
You having trouble?
yeah.
What's wrong?
Because this needs to be 11 by 17. There we go. And we are using a mat this time, so we got 24, file prints, page setup, by 17 auto. What does that look like? For some reason the Cameo software is being real cool today, guys. Okay, there it goes. Print. Which one is this? Yeah.
Are we double checking that your settings are the way that you need them for them to be mirrored correctly?
No.
Okay. I just figured you'd double check this before you started printing, but it looks like you already started printing.
I'm doing it fast and loose, Sarah.
I mean, I get it. We're getting towards the end of the video, and it's lunchtime, so.
It's lunchtime in Georgia. I sent it. I don't know why it's not printing. But we have one that, if I have to, this hand cut method might be quicker.
Let's see about
It's a race between time.
that.
So, lesson of today is pay attention to what way you mirror things. And make sure you mirror things the right way.
Measure twice, cut once.
You know, it makes logical sense when you say it.
It's just been said to me thousands of times over the years.
Trying to beat it. I'm trying to beat it. The details are difficult. Well, it's still stuck in the printer, so I'm still winning.
I don't know, it's pretty close to be done. Being done, buddy.
All right, here we
It's
go.
done. Yep.
Well, you be better. If this messes up, I'm blaming the Cricut mat and its unsuperior product. Speaking of Cricuts, they're like crazy on sale on Cricut's website today. Like crazy
Is it
on
like
sale.
a flash sale today?
Like, it started yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I know they have new Cricuts coming out, so maybe it's something to do with that.
Just trying to get rid of what they have in the warehouse?
But, like, they're selling Cricuts for insane prices. Like $80 for one.
Whoa.
Stupid thing got unplugged.
And I'll see some people's like business setups with Cricuts and Cameos where they just have a shelf with like 10 of them in there, and like
I don't understand it, to be
blows
honest.
my mind. I know, I don't get it either. You save so much money if you just get a
No tool detector. There it
bigger
is.
machine.
Okay, I should probably set this for a paper cut setting.
Yeah, there should be a construction paper setting.
Cardstock? Cardstock plain. Let's try that.
Okay.
That's way higher force than what I was going to do. Screw it. I'm trying it.
Okay. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
It says please load cutting mat. It is loaded.
Is that the right direction it needs to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it thinks it's a... It's doing it. It's doing
There
it.
we go.
Come on. Come on, baby. You got this.
That is a noise. Whoa.
Well, that's bad. It got stuck on the stupid table thing. So let's try that again. No, come on, dude. Come on. I hate craft tools, dude.
Okay. Woosah.
Yeah, guys, this is so much easier than the scissors.
You want to know a movie I tried to watch the other day and ended up falling asleep halfway through?
What?
Anger Management.
I've never seen that movie.
I think it's just hard for me to look at Adam Sandler's face in general.
Didn't know you had such hate for the Sandler.
I mean, it's not like necessarily out of hate. I'm just like, ew, stop. Once again, I'm getting canceled.
I don't know if you can get canceled for hating Adam Sandler.
I can by Adam Sandler fans.
Point and serve.
Yeah, right? Will it line up just as well as the one that's cut in the machine? Doubt it. It's almost done, buddy.
Ha-ha! I am better than machine!
No, but you gotta get the tiny tail at the bottom. You gotta cut that out.
I've been defeated! Alright, let's see how good they did. I think they're better than me. Yeah, they did it pretty good. So that's the way it goes, guys. Can try doing it by hand or do it through the cutter like we showed. So we're over here, the heat press. I did that again, man. And you're just going to line it up. It should line up real easily. And then, can you hand me that heat scissors? Tape. That yellow one. I'm going to use heat tape this time to keep it perfectly in line. Throwing things, wow.
You've been throwing things too.
Yeah, but I'm on camera.
What?
Don't you know? Once you're on camera, you can do things.
But I thought since we're the side production people, we can throw stuff too, you know? Just throw stuff into the frame.
Are you on camera? She want to throw the
I
camera
wonder
at
if
me?
people can just like hear my face.
Eventually, we should get you a little cam on you.
I'd just be like in the corner judging you the whole time.
You messed up again? Who uses that much vinyl?
I feel like all you need is enough tape to make sure it doesn't shift.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just double making sure all the parts make sense, basically. Should be good. Now we're going to cover it with our Teflon. What the heck?
Yeah, you've been doing that. It's scaring me.
Ugh. I made a mess today, y'all.
Yep.
And 45 seconds. Here we go.
This is going to look pretty cool.
Let's hope it does.
I think it will.
All right, y'all. See, we only used up like $9 worth in paper, and
We got another like.
hey, everybody!
Thanks for the likes, y'all.
Love the likes.
Like and subscribe.
Whew. Okay, 20 seconds left. Something should be cool. No comments, no concerns? Spooky, spooky. Spooky lighting day. I don't know if it looks that much different, but
It's spooky, it's fun. I like it.
pulled off that. Here we go, y'all. I'm just lifting this up.
I'm excited. How's it
You know,
looking?
the lineup's not 100% perfect, but it looks pretty cool. That turned out pretty
Not
rad.
bad, I like it.
Let's
I'm
turn
into
off the
it.
lights. Let's see if it'll glow.
Yeah, let's see if the camera will pick it up. Hopefully it will.
See if I do this first. Oh,
I mean,
can you kill those ones?
oh, it's glowing. It's glowing.
Which camera am I on? Main one?
Main one.
You got one more.
No.
It's glowing a lot in person.
Wow, that looks awesome on camera.
Yo, yo, yo.
So good.
So that's glow in the dark on vinyl, y'all, or on glow in dark sublimation. Really cool technique.
Should we just end this video as like the Jason talking head?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo! So tune in next week, y'all. We'll do something fun.
I love it.
Bye. Had fun.